Hi everybody, it's Alexia from A Mystic's Path, and I am back with another weekly energy video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now, I've already sat with these cards and sat with the message of these cards for a little while, and I am really liking the outcome, but I'm going to go ahead and just dive into what I'm seeing and not hold you guys up any because I have already sat with this message for a little while. And the energies that I'm looking at, that I'm seeing for this week, is this pull to kind of go into your secret self. And what I mean about secret self is like, what is it? What activities do you like to do when no one else is around that you're afraid other people might think are weird? What pieces of yourself do you hide from the rest of the world that you are afraid that they're not going to accept you for? The things that you kind of right away in the middle of the night when no one's watching, or you do when you get home when nobody else is around and you're kind of shielding yourself from the feelings of judgment. And I'm really also feeling this energy of spirit really pushing you and guiding you to kind of break out of that and saying that this is who you are and you're like this for a reason. Okay. Now, where I'm seeing that this is going to really affect us, we get security and we get the Hugan of Rada. And this is really saying that this is going to affect, how secure you feel in this world, how safe you feel in this world, how safe you feel being able to present who you truly are out into the world. Now, a lot of us are people that aren't widely accepted by the rest of society, and that can be really difficult for us. Like me as a witch, people that are going through different things, people that may be gay or have these things, like have these sides of them that aren't really accepted by society, can be really tough. But I'm really seeing this energy as well of contemplation and going over this and going over and reviewing these sides of you and what is it that truly who you truly are, and kind of even getting sick and tired of being in this space and being in that shell and never being who you are to your true potential because you're afraid to let it outside. You're afraid to let people see. Okay. Now, what I see is on how this is going to affect us mentally, we get the guidance card and the Mambo of Rada. And this is really saying that you may need some guidance, you may need some extra input, you may need some, guidance from somebody that you find wise, or somebody who has already been through your trials and your tribulations of who you are, somebody that is like you, or somebody that is there to help, whether it's in the form of a counselor, or if you have a therapist, or somebody that you just trust and somebody that you find really wise. There is a really big um, need for guidance and input, just because of the fact that you need to be able to see clearly and gain clarity, because our mental state will come in with all of these things and telling you how bad things can go, how wrong things can go, and really kind of feel like they're crashing in and almost smothering you to the point where you change your mind and you don't even go forth and you don't even break out of this shell that you're in. But the guidance, that helpful hands, that person that you trust, the person that's already been through this, that have already made it through this, will help you see things clearly and be able to see through the illusion that you are putting up front, and really being able to be in a clear mental state and be able to see that, okay, it's not as bad as what my brain is telling me that it's going to be. All of these fears, it's not really that bad. It's not going to be the end all be all. But when we are in a space of really stepping out there and really putting ourselves out there and really saying, hey, this is me, like, take it or leave it, that can be really scary. And our brain is like, no, don't do it, you'll die. You won't die, it'll be fine. But you really just need to be able to have a person that can, be there for you and help encourage you, and let you know that everything is going to be okay. All right, now how I have how I see this is going to affect us emotionally. We get the incubation card and the market, and this is really coming to the realization that this was, who you were born as, and that after you receive this clarity and emotionally, you will even you'll be able to see and feel yourself growing into the potential and growing into the person that you have always been, but you've been afraid to step into, and really growing into that and feeling like this emotional push. I want to be me. I want to be who it is that I am. This mask that I put on is not me. And emotionally, it's going to put us into a state to be able to grow and nurture and tend to who we really are and be able to figure it out ourselves. And also knowing that everything is connected. Realizing, being in a space where you can realize that, I'm like this because there's somebody else that's going to need this. There's somebody else is going to need my story to give them hope, to give them inspiration, to give them peace of mind, to be able to step into who they are. And knowing that, intuitively knowing that, and being able to be driven to let yourself grow and water yourself, and knowing just things, everything is connected. Now, how we need to work with this energy, we get intensification and the mambo of Congo. And this is really saying to work with these energies while they are intense and while they are in your face and while you're really feeling this energy. Because if you wait until it subsides, chances are you're going back and you're like withdrawing, and you're not even going to take this step that's crucial to your development. Now, the Mambo of Congo is really connected to her intuition, and she's really connected to her emotions. And she's really saying that you need to let it all out. You need to let it flow, and you need to connect. You need to connect with your emotions. You need to connect with why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. You need to connect with your intuition, what's spirit trying to tell you during this process, because you've been shunning yourself for years and years. You've been shunning yourself for your whole life for who it is that you really are, whether you have been raised to think that it's wrong, or just it's because of society says that that's weird or strange or not normal. And really just nurturing yourself, giving yourself that extra cup of emotional renewal, and really sitting with yourself, letting things pour out, and making sure that you're in a space where you're connected and you're starting to connect with yourself. And that's how you need to work with this energy, intensely and connected to the universe, connected to yourself, so you can see what it is, why it's beneficial for you to take this step. This is where you will learn why it is beneficial for you to break out of your shell. But you have to be able to be connected to your intuition enough to be able to see it. Okay, now the conclusion cards that we get is passion and Yamea. And this is really saying that this fire that's burning inside of you, and that is going to intensify after you do this, is your inner fire. And you are led to be like this and passionate about it because you have a life path that you're ignoring and that you are not connected to at this time. You're trying to push it away, and to really let that fire in and let it intensify and let it ignite you, and be able to come in a space where you're growing into, like you're growing and being created into the person that you have always have been meant to be, and that you are. But you have to let that passion, that fire build up, and it will. Every step that you make to come forward more about who you are authentically, your authentic truth, will build that fire and increase your motivation to grow into this person and to be who it is that you are meant to be. It is going to increase that and intensify it even more and even more and even more. Okay, and this is just really important. And it's really important for me because I was in a place like 2 years ago. I was in a place where I was frightened to let people know what I was doing and to even go public. Oh my God, I was mortified and I was so nervous. And I've always been such an introvert that getting on camera and recording myself for you guys was so scary. And I would take like 20 retakes. I'm not even lying. And I understand, like this spread, I get it. I was there and it's scary, but it will be okay. Now, I hope that this spread helps you in every way and gives you the motivation that you need to break out of your shell. And if you need, further guidance, if you feel like you need further guidance and you don't know who to turn to, please don't hesitate to contact me for a session because I would love to help you. Seriously, that's what I'm here for. And also, so email me for that. My email will be up if you do feel that you need a session for you. And it doesn't have to be about this, it could be about anything. But that, and I also have a newsletter that is coming out on the 1st. So please private message me or email me so I can have your email address if you are interested in tarot scopes for the month of May. And well, every month after that, they'll go out on the 1st of every month. And all you will have to do is open your email, go right to your zodiac sign and see what the month, that whatever current month it is, has in store for you and your sign. And it'll be awesome. So I'm really excited about it. So if you guys would like now I can't talk because I'm so excited. If you guys would like to participate in that, please message me so I can put you on the list. I promise I won't spam you. It will only be the monthly newsletter of the tarot scopes for all the signs. So please let me know. Everybody have a great day.